a native of Mississippi, Nakira Dido, 18, was described by her friends and family as a young woman with big dreams of becoming a nurse. She was celebrating New Year's Eve with her friend, Zion Parsons, who witnessed the attack. Matthew Tenedorio, 25, is another victim. He was an audio-visual technician whom worked at the iconic Superdome. Matthew was tragically shot and killed during the incident. His loss leaves an irreplicable void in the hearts of his family and friends. Kareem Badawi, 18, a University of Alabama student, is among the 14 people killed in New Orleans on New Year's Day. University's president, the victim's father, and school leaders from the victim's high school, Episcopal School in Baton Rouge, identified Kareem as a freshman in college. The slain man's father announced the death of his son on Facebook, adding that he was a victim of a tragic accident in New Orleans. Nicole Perez, a 27-year-old mother, was slain on New Year's Day in what has since been dubbed a terrorist attack. A mother to a 4-year-old son, Perez was killed when the driver of a pickup truck bulldozed into the masses on Bourbon Street before opening fire. Nicole Perez was just about to move into a new apartment with her son, whom she was teaching to read and write. She had recently accepted a promotion at her job and was said to be a joy to work with. Tiger Beck, 28, a former All-Ivy Princeton football player, died during the Bourbon Street attack. His mother, Michelle, confirmed to CBS News. Beck was an amazing kid, and he went out on top of the world, his mother said. St. Thomas More Catholic High School in Lafayette, Louisiana, confirmed Beck had graduated in 2015 and asked for prayers for his family. His parents survive him, as well as his 3 siblings. His brother Jack posted on social media, "Love you always, brother. You inspired me every day, now you get to be with me in every moment." Hubert Gothrow, 21, graduated from the Archbishop Shaw High School in New Orleans in 2021, according to a post on the school's Facebook page. The school said he was among those tragically killed in the senseless act of violence that occurred early this morning in the French Quarter. Reggie Hunter, 37, a father of 2 and a store manager, was killed in New Orleans early on New Year's Day. He was full of life, and he even messaged his family at midnight to wish them a happy new year. Drew Dauphin, 26, a Montgomery native, is one of at least 14 people who died in the attack early Wednesday. A family spokesperson said Dauphin had just left a concert and was enjoying the new year on Bourbon Street when the attack happened. Moments after Dauphin was hit, his brother, Matthew, called his parents, who drove to Louisiana soon after. Billy DeMaio, 25, never sat still, whether he was playing lacrosse, running marathons, working out, or lending a hand to his folks or anyone else in need of help. He was a good, humble kid, DeMaio's father said. He loved life. Billy DeMaio, 25, was one of the 14 people killed early Wednesday morning when a man drove a truck down Bourbon Street in New Orleans. Through a crowd of New Year's revelers in what officials are investigating as an act of terrorism. Elliot Wilkinson, 40, a Slidell native who was living on the streets, has been identified as a victim in the Bourbon Street terrorist attack. Wilkinson had a history of mental illness and had been recently released from prison before his death. His brother Cecil shared a statement on Facebook. "To my little brother, Elliot Wilkinson, you were loved, and you will truly be missed. I know life was hard for you at times, but I wasn't expecting to get the phone call this morning that you were one of them that got hit in New Orleans in the French Quarter." Brandon Taylor, 43, was identified as one of the victims by the Orleans Parish coroner, confirmed by his fiancée Heather Janusa, who wrote on Facebook this week that her life will never be the same. "I'm devastated, and this was such a tragedy," Janusa posted on Thursday. "I'll never forget this unimaginable occurrence. I'm heartbroken and destroyed. The love of my life is gone. God be with me." parents, Terry Kennedy, 63, went to Bourbon Street on New Year's Eve and was killed early the next morning when a man plowed through a crowd in their rented truck, killing 14 and injuring at least 36 others. Kennedy grew up in uptown New Orleans and graduated from Walter Cohen High School, his family said. Kennedy enjoyed NFL football. He loved the Saints and the Chiefs, but his favorite team was the Pittsburgh Steelers. Edward Pettifer, a 31-year-old British man who was killed in the New Orleans attack on New Year's Day. Pettifer was among 14 people killed in the attack. Furthermore, he was the stepson of Alexandra Pettifer, known as Tiggy, who cared for Prince William and Prince Harry when they were children. Pettifer's preliminary cause of death was blunt force injuries, according to the New Orleans coroner. Meanwhile, the king has been in touch with Pettifer's family and described him as a wonderful son, brother, grandson, nephew, and friend to many. Authorities have identified the final victim of the New Orleans terror attack as Latasha Polk, a 47-year-old nursing assistant and mother of a teenage son. Latasha Polk was described by family members as a dedicated and hardworking nursing assistant who was deeply committed to her 14-year-old son. Family members attending a vigil in her memory shared that Polk lost her life during the tragic attack on Bourbon Street. As of the making of this video, her brother, Princess Polk, 45, is still missing. He was with her on Bourbon Street at the time of the attack. Please pray for all of the victims and their families. Please know that 35 others were injured, some of them severely. We will never forget the fabulous 14. We are New Orleans strong. Hate will never win. Smiles are free and hugs are priceless. GoFundMe is a way to donate to the families, as well as donating to the United for New Orleans Relief Fund through the United Way. 100% of donations will go to the families through United Way. WWLTV.com has more information. Thank you from myself and from all of the families for watching.